I figured today we'll do something a little different for this video. Figured we'll do I guess you could maybe call it a documentary on the Allis Chalmers D17. Allis Chalmers D series was made from 1957 through 1967. As you can see here, this tractor is the row crop model. The previous model to this series was a Allis Chalmers WD-45, and the series behind the D17 was the D15. This tractor is manufactured by Allis Chalmers in West Allis, Wisconsin, USA. This was when Made in USA actually meant Made in USA. There was a total of 84,914 of these tractors built. They offered 3 different fuel options for this machine: a 3.7 liter 4-cylinder liquid cooled gas motor, a 4.3 liter 6-cylinder diesel motor, and a 3.7 liter 4-cylinder LP gas. They offered 51,598 gas tractors, 12,284 diesel tractors. This tractor in 1967, which would be the last year that they were made, had a price of $5,400, and I figured out in today's money, $5,400 back then would be a whopping over $40,000. This tractor would have been to buy brand new. The fuel tank shown here has a capacity of 19 gallons. The rear hitch system on this tractor was an Allis Chalmers exclusive, which was called a snap coupler. This piece here would go on right over top of these bars right here, actually through it, and that's how you would attach and detach your system that Allis Chalmers had. This tractor is equipped with a homemade 3-point system. So the lower pins would go in here, and the top link goes right up there. This tractor features a 540 live PTO. There was no option for 1,000 as far as I know. The gas wheelbase is 93 inches. Obviously, this tractor is just 2-wheel drive. Also, this machine is equipped with power steering, so I can take my pinky and turn the wheel on this tractor, which is very, very cool. This machine's, at the bare minimum, weighs a whopping 4,670 pounds. So that's over 2 tons without any added weight anywhere. The serial of this tractor is located on the left front of the torque housing, shown right here. I'm on the left side of the tractor, and this is about where the clutch is. So you can see here it says D17 7954. So this is a pretty early Allis Chalmers D17. This tractor is also positive ground. They made 4 series of the D17 total, and since this is a very early serial number shown on the other side, this is a Series 1. This tractor is equipped with a power director, shown here, this big lever, which is the partial power shift, which gives you 8 forward speeds and 2 reverse. The transmission offers 4 forward speeds and 1 reverse. The partial power director hand lever, this lever shown here, provides an on-the-go shift between direct and lower drive, plus a neutral position, which allows the PTO to continue to operate. The front tires are 6/16s, and the rear tires are 14/9/28. First gear low range is 1.8 miles per hour. First gear high range is 2.6. Second gear low range is 2.9. Second gear high range is 4.0. Third gear low range is 3.8 miles an hour. Third gear high range is 5.4 miles an hour. Fourth gear low range is 8.3. Fourth gear high range is a whopping 11.9 miles an hour. Reverse gear low range is 2.4 miles an hour, and reversed gear high range is 2.6. All those speeds are at 1650 RPMs. This machine weighs 4,670 pounds, a max weight ballasted of 9,395 pounds. This tractor does not have weights on it, however, it does have calcium in the rears, and in each rear tire there's about 500 pounds of calcium. So we could say this tractor weighs 5,670 pounds roughly. The gas wheelbase is 93 inches, and the total length is 140 inches for the gas. The width is 76 3/4 inches. The height is 81 inches. This tractor is equipped with the Allis Chalmers spin-out rims. If you loosen this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt, you take one brake on one side and then you drive the tractor in forward or reverse, depending on if you wanted to widen this tractor out or narrow it up. This tractor is about a quarter wide right now, wider than its narrowest position, and you can see this bar here. You can slide this the whole way around and into there. This is the gas version of this tractor. It has a 63 horsepower at the motor. It can pull a 5-bottom plow. The drawbar tested is 48.64 horsepower, and you could also get this tractor with an option of a big flat belt, so this tractor could run like a sawmill or something, and that is 52.7 horsepower. This is the 3.7 liter 226 cubic inch liquid cooled vertical I-head motor, so the valves are up top. The bore is 4, the stroke is 4.5. The compression ratio is 7.25 to 1. The rated RPM is 1650. The firing order is 1, 2, 4, 3. This is a 12-volt tractor. the coolant capacity is 14.5 quarts. So here's the intake, and there's the exhaust. This is where you fill the gas at. There are 3 reservoirs in this tractor, maybe 4. But this one is to fill up the transmission as well as the rear end. This one is to fill up, I think this is for the power steering. Don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure. This is the starter motor here, and obviously the oil filter. I believe this is the coil, and there your points are up in here. This is the oil dipstick. These are all on the right side of the tractor. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think this could maybe be the power steering. I'm not real sure about that. Both of these side panels here, this one, and then there's another one on the other side, both of those can come off, and you just pull one latch there and this one here. Radiators up in here, and if I remember correctly, you do have an option of a hand crank start. This is the generator, alternator generator, whatever they are called on the old tractors. The radiator fill is up here, and there is a drain right there. You can see it right there. Here's the spot where you drain the block. This is the carburetor. One thing that is really nice about the old tractors, they used an oil bath air filter, and it helps the motor and stuff last a really, really long time. I kind of wish they would go back to that. Unfortunately, this tractor is equipped with a sediment bowl, and as you can see, it does leak, so I'm gonna have to figure out that. Every tractor that we've bought, the sediment bowls have all leaked, so it's just not a good design, or no one can make a good one. We can send a man to the moon, but we can't make a sediment bowl that doesn't leak. Here is the clutch for this tractor. This is to turn the PTO on and off. We are missing a side cover here, and same thing on the other side. So let's step up onto this tractor, and you guys can see what it looks like from the operator's seat. So here's what it would look like if you were sitting on the seat of the Allis Chalmers D17. You do have a fuel gauge here, which is not working as far as I can tell. So I'll have to figure out that. There is a rain cap, so you don't suck water down into the engine. This lever right here is to run the 3-point. That is locked in to raise the 3-point. This is down to lower the 3-point as far as it'll go. This tractor is equipped with the traction booster, which would automatically raise the 3-point in the event that the tractor was starting to lose traction and slip. So this is with the traction booster off, and move this the whole way up. That is with the traction booster the whole way on. So we don't need that, so that just stays off. This lever here is for the throttle. So this is at an idle, and this is wide open. I usually mow the field at somewhere in between this notch and this one. And you do need some throttle to get this tractor started. This is the amp gauge, so you can see if it's charging or discharging. This gauge here is for the water temp. This is where the key goes, and there is a cigarette lighter here, which is very neat. So you know, if you wanted to light up your cigarette or something, that's pretty cool to have that option. I'm not sure what this gauge and this gauge are for. This gauge here is the RPM gauge to tell you how fast the motor is going, and I hope you guys can see this. There is 6,457 hours on this tractor on a non-working hour meter. So that means this tractor has over 6,000 hours on it in its lifetime, and who knows if this gauge has been replaced or not. This is to turn the lights on, I'm pretty sure. And if anyone knows what this knob here does, I would appreciate it. I'll put it down in the comments. This lever here is to run the power shift, the partial power shift, power director, and this is in the low range now, and you press the button up here, press and hold that, and you shift that. That's in the neutral position to give you the live PTO, and then this position there is high range. So we're going to put this back up into the low range. Here is the shifter. So first gear is, I'll give you a little bit of a, that's the pattern. So first gear with the shifter is up this way. Second gear is to the left and down. Third gear is right there and up. And fourth gear is right, let's see, right here. Or no, I think it's right here, and then reverses over to the right and back. And there is actually not much wear on the shifting linkage and stuff in here, which is kind of cool. This rod right here is to run the choke, and this is opposite of what a lot of other tractors are. You push it in to choke, and you pull it out to turn the choke off. Of course, I still have to fix this one rear tire here because we're leaking calcium all over the place, and I'm going to probably fix both of them at some point. This tractor also has one rear hydraulic remote. So if you wanted to run a hydraulic top link, say for using a box blade, you could do that. This machine also has a very, very nice addition, and that is a suspension seat. So you're kind of riding around in comfort all day on this thing, which is very, very nice. I really enjoy that. Two things I forgot to mention here. These are both brakes. So this is obviously for the right brake. This is obviously for the left brake. And this knob here is to take that, and then you push both brakes down, and then you can lock them into place. This knob here, this lever, is to run the snap coupler for the drawbar. And as you can see, this tractor has done some drawbar work because this is all rounded off here. Since this tractor, it sort of has the live PTO. However, I like to run, we've put in an overrunning clutch on here, so this will only turn one way, and then it ratchets another way. and that is so that the implement that you're running does not push the tractor when you're going forward or reverse and you have it in a gear. Because I've done this, I've used this tractor with this 5-foot rotary cutter here, and this brush hog, with just the momentum that it has stored up in it, it'll push this tractor 10, 15, 20 feet by the time everything slows down. So an overrunning clutch is a must for this tractor. Something else that is cool, this tractor sort of has final drives in it. So obviously the axle comes out here, out of the transmission and rear end, and then it drops down to run the wheels, to run the tires. So there's obviously 2 of them, and there's another oil, you put gear oil in those, and I'll probably change all the fluids in this thing at some point. This tractor is also equipped with a toolbox, which is a very, very nice option. I am glad it has it, because you need a toolbox for like linchpins and a hammer and adjustable wrenches and bug spray. This machine is also equipped with 4 lights total, 1 here, 1 on that crinkled fender, and there's the 2 up front. But this is a very neat tractor, and there she is in all her glory. Can't even fit it all in the frame here. So whenever I put this tractor away, I have to actually duck to get under the garage door here, because this machine is so big, and it's really a neat old tractor. There's no hesitation since this thing has the 63 horsepower to run a 5-foot brush hog. No hesitation whatsoever. You hear it grunt a little bit every once in a while, and then it just powers right through it. And I was cutting grass probably up to these brake pedals, and it just went right through it like it's nothing. So the Allis Chalmers D17 in all of its glory. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, post it down in the comments below, and I'll do another documentary, or whatever this is called, on the Ford 850 and the Ford 8N. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and we will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.